everyone. In this video, we'll go ahead and demo the BookingKoala software for your cleaning business. The moment you sign up for an account, this is how it's going to look like. Now, there are a couple things to note. When you do sign up for an account, you do get a website with us that's created for you at no extra charge, and it looks like this. So this is something that you get right away, and this is our simple theme. So if you want to start from scratch and you want to simply just edit things, add pages, add the banners, add text, you could even change themes, and we have paid and free themes as well that you can use. You guys can do that. Or if you want to take our booking forms and embed them on your already existing website, you could do that. And this is how a booking form would look like. Okay, so we have different variations. That's one of them. Then we have, let's see if I can go ahead and pull one up. Okay, so this would be our multi-step form if you're interested in using this, which a customer would go ahead and fill out their details in multi-step format. And we do have other ones coming out. So as we grow, we will introduce more of them as well. So this is one of them, and then you can go ahead and click next and continue through the flow. So this is the one by default that's set up for you, which is a one-step form. You could also do a two-step form, which is divided into two. So the second part will be you'll hit next, and then you'll go ahead and get the second part to come up. And these are completely customizable, so if you guys want to customize them, you can. You can adjust your prices, whatever you'd want to do. Take this banner out or this section here. Obviously, you can go ahead and change your frequencies, your texts, different formats. So if you just want to do by square footage or different parameters, you can. We do have packages as well if you guys want to price per package instead. You can do that, and then you have the details here that a customer would fill out. Your gift card page. Again, you can, if you don't want to give gift cards, you don't have to. You could take that out, customize it however you want. Your contact us page, your login page, sign up pages, and you got your terms and service. And if you want to make a different page for this instead of a pop-up, you can do that as well. This is just something that has been created for you guys the moment you sign up. So it's very easy to basically connect your domain, connect your payment processor, which could be Stripe or Square, and then if you just adjust a couple things, you guys can start taking bookings and adding in your maids and cleaners into the software pretty quickly. Okay, so that's how that looks like. You can browse our different themes as well from here. So this is where you control everything. So how I like to look at it is everything from under the settings tab is usually something you'll set up once and forget about it, and maybe come in here once in a while to make changes, test things. And then here at the top are your day-to-day things that you guys will be using, whether you're making new bookings, if a customer calls you or emails you and you're working with the lead, viewing your bookings, viewing your leads, your customers, your cleaners, and then checking your reports, doing the marketing and hiring and things like that. So that's how I would look at it. Now, if you want to change your website, you would do that all from here. It's super easy to do. You just simply go to that tab, customize theme, and then from that page, as you saw, you could have went and checked out your themes as well. And then you do everything through here. So if you want to add a new section or a new page, you could do that. So you could import new banners. So if you want to, let's say, change this, and you don't want to have this, but you want a different banner, you can do that. So you could delete this, which would remove it, or you could hide it and you could keep it that way for mobile devices. So someone comes in from mobile, you could have a different website on mobile than it is on desktop if you hide it from here, but keep it on mobile. And then let's say I want to drag this one in, or I go, yeah, let's just go ahead and do this one and say I want to use this one instead. I could do something like this and delete the other one. So customer can go ahead and start the booking process on your website. And again, something if you are using our website builder, you do have advantages um, that you do not if you embed this somewhere else. So for example, like things like that, or easy to make website, you can only do within here. If you're using WordPress, and you're obviously going to have to create your whole website yourself or hire someone to do it for you if you don't know. I would advise you to start using the website builder, especially if you don't have much money or things like that, because everything in here is more than enough to get um, whatever you're looking for done and accomplished. Okay, so that's basically how you would do that. If you do embed your forms, you will still need to modify your booking forms from inside the website builder. So how you would do that by coming in here, you could rearrange sections. So if you want to put the summary towards the bottom, make it scrollable, this is where you would control those things. If you want to change your descriptions and how your booking form looks like, you would do that from here. Okay, so that's the website builder part. Again, you can go ahead and change themes from here and look at the other ones that we offer. And we always keep coming up with more. So if you are using our website builder and eventually want to change, to a different theme, you guys can do that as well. And all the data will obviously be in here. So it's a simple switch. And let's see, if you want to go ahead and embed your forms, you can do that. So you would go ahead and use this code and place it wherever your website is held. So your sign up pages, your gift card pages, whatever you want to embed, you can do that. And I would advise going in the help center or browsing through our YouTube channel to learn how to do that. We are always putting out new content to make sure that everything is there and made easy for you guys. If you have office employees, you would enter them here, and you can go ahead and change your email templates, your SMS templates, and things like that. Okay, so that's pretty much straightforward there. We do have lots and lots of settings, so whatever you want to accomplish, most likely you can go ahead and do that. You just have to really go through all the settings. And if you're having trouble, you could always ask and we could confirm if the setup you're looking for is in fact doable or it's not. And we do have a features request here tab that you guys can always go to and request a feature, and then we do always work on those and continue to update the software, so you guys can go ahead and request those features here. And if you want to check out new updates, what's been recently released and things like that, you guys can go ahead and click this tab here. Make sure you join our group as well, our Reddit group, which Reddit group is a little bit newer and we're trying to get that one to keep going, but Facebook group has been live for quite some time. We have thousands of people in there, very engaging, very helpful. So if you have a question about a setup, you guys can go ahead and go in there. Lots of maid service owners in there that can go ahead and help you out regarding the software, as well as hiring, marketing, things like that. So this is a very helpful tab here. And then over here, you guys can go ahead and do everything. So you guys have your dashboard where you would see all of your bookings for the month. All your providers, you have different layouts that you guys can go ahead and play around with here. If you want to do it in a list view and see everything in a list view instead of a calendar view, you guys can go ahead and toggle between here. And then again, in the settings, you do have options to set defaults. So like I mentioned before, there's so many different options and setups that you could choose from. There is even an option to make a default view from your dashboard. So every time you log into the software, it's already going to be on the view that you prefer. So list view is one of my favorite views. If you like the calendar view instead, you guys can go ahead and set that as the default, which when you sign up, that is the default. And then you got your upcoming bookings, your unassigned bookings. So this is how it would look like. Pretty self-explanatory stuff, I think, so I won't cover too much. Back to the add booking button. If you want to add a person or add a customer or add a booking, you guys can go ahead and do that through here. So if a customer is not booking online but they call in, or giving you, they're going to give you details over email or live chat. You guys do have an option to add them, um, add the booking in yourself. And then you got your job history here, your cancellations, booking charges. So every single customer that's been charged, if you want to make additional charges, things like that, your quotes, your drafts, all that stuff is in here. All your leads, customers, you can find all of your customers in here. Okay, all their gift cards, all their bookings, all that could be found in here. Okay, that's how that will look like. Gift cards. Okay, you can buy one directly under this user, or that one was for the new booking. Should be send gift card, and then you guys can go ahead and it will automatically send the gift card to this person. Okay, referrals, if you want to add referrals to the user's account. I know I've seen when a lot of people mess up or something like that, sometimes they'll give her credits towards their next cleaning, and you can go ahead and enter that amount here, which will reflect under their account. And if they're making bookings and things like that, they can go ahead and add those credits in. So let's see if I could maybe quickly do that so you guys can go ahead and see. So I've added $50 to this account, and then I'll go ahead and log in as this user. But before I do that, you guys also have a notification tab. So if a customer doesn't want to be getting certain emails or text messages, things like that, you can disable it per user. And now if we log in, you can see that this user has $50 under their account. And if I want to, let's say, add that $50 to a specific booking, I can do that. So you could see that it will show them that they have $50. They could add it to any cleaning that they have, or make a new appointment and add the $50. They could also refer friends from their end. So they could share it on via Gmail or share it through Facebook, Twitter, things like that. You do keep in mind that you do have to set everything up, because I mean, we've set up as much as we can, but some personal um, things have to be set up, like your Facebook API has to be connected to make sure that it belongs to your business, and things like that. So again, visit the help center if you need help setting those things up. So we are back under the admin portal, and now back under customer tab. So we've went over that. You now know that you can log in as a customer, and that's extremely beneficial to you, because every time a customer makes a appointment, their first appointment, or you make one for them, an account is made for them automatically, and that's where they can go ahead and modify their cleanings, make new cleanings, um, add tips, review, and things like that. So that is something that's going to save you a lot of time, because a lot of customers won't be calling you and bugging you for things that they could do themselves. And then same thing goes for providers, right? You can go ahead and add in your providers, your teams. You have them all in here. You can make them as priority. And then within the system, the first person in priority will get filled up with with bookings first. And that's the one of the best ways you can do it, because your best ones are at the top, and you want to be most likely giving the cleanings to your best maids, right? Because then you get more bookings that way, since the best cleaners always do the best job and things like that. So you can set the priority by clicking here and then rearranging everything. And then as they fill up, the bookings go to the next person in line. You can go ahead and check the teammates, all their bookings. That's how that looks like. And you can log in as the provider as well, just like I've logged in as a customer. And then you can go ahead and see their bookings, how they would see it in their own account. So that's extremely beneficial, because you don't have to send out any schedules. You can if you want to, but from, I believe it's going to be under here. Yeah, you could send the schedules. If you want to send everybody tomorrow's schedule, you can. Or you can just trust your providers that they're going to be checking their accounts every single day, multiple times a day, and they'll be able to see everything. So let me just go ahead and go in there so you can go ahead and see how that looks like real quick. Okay, that's how they would see it. They can download an app as well, so they could access this through an app or through a browser on their phones. Everything is fully responsive with a nice clean design. Customers can also log in from their phones, and you as the business owner can also log in from your phone through a browser as well. So that's how their account would look like. They could see everything for the month, then they could view their details. And unassigned bookings. So if there are any unassigned bookings, they could go ahead and look through them and they could grab it. So this is an extremely helpful part of the software, because if customers booking or you're moving things and there's no room and you put something on the unassigned folder, someone that maybe is not working that day might see the job and they're going to be like, you know what, I'll actually take it. Even though I'm not working, I'm not doing anything, I'll just take it. So that's something that we did find very, very helpful. So that's how the unassigned folder looks like. Manage availability. They could set their availability from here. They could view their profile, their payments, and as the admin, you can restrict access or limit access. So in other terms, you could do pretty much whatever you want in terms of letting your cleaners do whatever they want in the account. So if you want them to, grab jobs from the unassigned folder, they can. If you want them to adjust their own availability with or without your permission, you can. If you want to let them adjust their own zip codes or what kind of jobs they can take, or what should end up in their account, what kind of jobs should end up in their account, they could do all that sorts of stuff. Reviews, if you want them seeing what kind of reviews they have been getting from a customer, you can allow that as well, or restrict it. So that's basically what the provider, the cleaners, can do from their account. And again, this login as admin is not in their account. This is just for you. So if you quickly want to go into their account or the customer's account, you can do that. Now, let's see, all the payments, you guys can go ahead and send out payments, which is automatically calculated within the system. Hiring, this is, okay, so the first time it's going to upload everything. Returning onboarding prospect, so I'm not sure exactly what this error is. Maybe it's going to be resolved by the time you watch this video, or maybe it was something temporarily with this account. I'm not sure, but this is where you can go ahead and onboard all of your cleaners. Okay, so we do have ways. What we try to do is basically we want to give you everything all in one platform. So we've introduced a new module where you guys can go ahead and create your forms from scratch, and then if a user fills them out, they become prospects in here, and then you guys can go ahead and set up your own funnels and go ahead and basically, if someone ends up here, you guys can go ahead and go down the funnel, interview them, set up an interview, run a background check, and if they pass everything in your funnel, you can go ahead and quickly onboard them into your main portal. Okay, so again, I would advise watching more YouTube videos on this. We have complete overviews of how that looks like. If you're interested, this will save you a lot of time in terms of onboarding new providers and things like that. Then we have a marketing tab. Here you can create coupons, campaigns. You can send out, campaigns to your customers or to people who leave your booking forms without finishing. So you guys can go ahead and send them a text message if that information has been collected. If you have promotions during holidays, you can use that to send campaigns. And then you can see your gift cards, daily discounts, ratings. You could even have your own blog on your website if you'd like. And then you have your reports tab. Okay, and this is where you can go ahead and view everything that's within the system and see how your maid service is performing. Okay, so I did try to keep this brief. If you are interested in signing up for a trial, go ahead and do so. When you sign up, you will get a few emails for the next couple of weeks of helpful guides and articles. You guys can also visit make sure you do join our group. That's probably our best resource. Help Center and YouTube would be very helpful as well in terms of helping you set up and get familiar with the software. And then again, if you have any questions, just let us know. We have 24/7, 365 email support. And if you'd like to schedule a further demo with someone, we can do that as well. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the overview and take care, everyone.